Howdy, partners. Welcome. Let's see. Action-packed part today. Let's see. First, we should do some character stuff. So, who are you? Before the war. Against Luxian. Seem more polite. And talk to her first. To the lady first. Well, I was an archaeologist. So I'm interested in the ancient world. And most ancient part of the world. Applied cited the dinosaurs. There's quite a treasure of them in my native Wu, but the nation has so many problems that archaeology is quite far from most minds. Right. Agreed. The problem was that Wu wasn't even one country yet. It spent many years divided up by warlords and politicians. Their own politicians, with their own selfish motives. There had been one long civil war. Bloodiest part being the nationalists versus the Lindists. Throw in the invasion by Japan. In some views, really kicked off World War III. Then you have a country that had little time for people that had little time or concern about the past. I would imagine that for some time it would have been safer to live prehistoric Wu with all those dinosaurs around instead of in war-torn modern Wu. Poor fella. War-torn. I heard Wu has a lot of nice museums. Wu is in love with its own past. Zhu noted, "We are a very ancient people." Yeah, I would agree. Then asked, "So where did you pilot? So where did you learn to fly a plane? Was that part of your old job?" He nodded. "Yes. Indeed. Wu is not the most road-intensive country. Well, most of it is seemingly stuck in a different century," Zhu admitted, and from her blush, she was clearly a little embarrassed about the backwardsness of her own country. logical reason for that. Hard to build a road connecting parts of China. You have to go through 5 or 6 different countries. Do so. Plus the Japanese were quite vicious in their invasion, destroying a lot of what little infrastructure the Wu's had. Wu is China, by the way, in this universe. Pretty much the same history as the real China. Let's see. Including the Civil War and some guy like Mao running around being a sneaky fellow. Let's see, hold up the end. I made some fine discoveries in some Wulian Islands and deep in the mountains. Zoo admitted almost crashed the plane. Once, but we got out of there. Good. We're here. Smile. One piece. Zoo was actually not zoo. It's actually lying about that. He was involved in 2 plane crashes. Yep. Young life. But there wasn't enough time to get into that. Not when they were about to hunt down, go after mutants. I'll look to dawn. And you, what is your story? I'm an exiled. God damn it, no. Okay. The frickin' hell. I'm an exiled Wulian prince who had some run-ins with some warlords over someday I have to go back home and someday I have to go back home and rescue that princess I'm supposed to marry. Don explained. I see. I replied. I don't imagine he was joking, but he had run into exiled princes before and encountered more than a few people with much crazier stories. I'm sorry. I shouldn't waste time like that. Long noted. I was born in a peasant house. I was destined to be a farmer, but some strange men in suits came to the village one day, and they conducted this test to try to find smart people. I passed the test somehow, and ended up brought to this scientist who lived in the mountains and had this great lab that he ran with his brother. I became their lab assistant. And this work somehow involved brother, a fellow scientist. This work somehow involved you having to learn how to fly a plane. I'll laugh. Long nodded. Yes, sir. I learned how to fly a plane. Helped me escape the invaders a few times. I think the Jade were surprised that anyone could fly a plane. Woo. I had to work for them for a bit. Then I escaped and joined the guerrilla army. From there, my story goes as you'd expect. Saw lots of people fighting, lots of people dying. Imagine. And now we're all here in Europe, of all places. Alan said, "Oh, it's fine." Don grinned. Once Europe secured, I'm sure fellas like you come over to Asia, help us. You don't get lost, killed on the way. Those hellish mountains, as many of us call home. Adventurous fellows. Yeah, I'll do what I can. Lend a hand. Forget about it. Forget about it. You just forget about it. Dong said. Replied. Friendly, not harsh way. You fellas probably done enough. Leave Asia to us. It's Asians. It's the way it's supposed to be. We Wuians do not like to let others fight our battles. Zian. I'm not sure if that's the right way to say that. Probably not. I never said I was great at pronouncing any names of any races or peoples or creeds. As I spoke up, noted, it is not our way. I was pretty sure it was consistent what he knew of the Wu. Okay, let's get out of there. Yes, let's step right into hell. Stop wiping our feet. Our feet on the door. Mat. Dong suggested. It was like hell out there. Side of the train. And if Ireland didn't want hell following them onto the train, they had to clear out some of these mutants. Worst case scenario is the train having to be abandoned. Then Arlen as King would have to smuggle the nuke into the city some other way, perhaps dragging it with them in the back of some commandeered horse and buggy. Arlen would probably call up Dami again to see if he could get her to surrender. Teleport the nuke into the city. She did tell him off that she wanted to. She didn't mind her powers to intervene in the war. Wonder what's going to run first. Long muttered. Something that was started as an animal or as a man. Either way, you're fighting an animal present. But most of these students lost any sentience they had as men. Brain transformed as fiercely as the body did. And what was left was pure and terrible animal instinct. Arlen had seen some very outrageous transformations in his time. And he was sure the mutants, and he was sure radiation could still surprise him. And we're going to take some shots of any unique mutations. As I thought there were. I thought they were all unique mutations. Zoo. No. He shook his head many times. There are many mutant species out there. A lot of them created long ago. You might see a new species here today. Hey, that will please those scientists. That'll please Dr. Brain. Do smile a little. The trio moved through an expanse of swampy and miserable forest. Bullets occasionally smacking into trees adjacent to them from a long way off. You could see the muzzle flashes very far off, like stars in the sky almost. Stairs. The group came upon some carcass that had once been a jade soldier who got most of the front part of him gnawed off. Gnawed off. Most of his face gone. reduced to a mangled skull that itself was clearly chewed up by fierce jaws. He had no fingers left on his hands. And one of his feet was gone, gnawed off at the ankle. The other was intact, booted, and unmolested. Just about the only part of him that wasn't. His chest had been ripped open like some very botched autopsy, and someone with knowledge of human biology would have been quite pleased. Would have been able to tell easily which organs were missing on a dislodged eyeball laid in a pool of saliva near the corpse, apparently spit out by whoever stole it from the socket. Both the man's sockets were empty. Might be too late to save this one. Long said, rather merrily, considering the circumstances. Okay, on that pleasant note, let's sign off here, folks. Have a nice day.